So, you're not wired? You can't connect?
Nope. Been allergic to neural wiring since the war.
This seems like a strange thing to be doing then, running a trance den. You can't even experience the world you've built for these people.
Means I can't get addicted to it either. Best kind of insurance.
Da hat er recht.
What's with the antenna? The one under the neon lights?
Not everyone here is a local. Some people ain't lucky enough to live in a city like Newton.
International connections?
Exactly. People in Newton can join this hub through the net. Some states, they monitor the usual net connections, so they bounce the connection in via satellite.
What are other countries monitoring for?
Greater Han likes to control the news and history. Concord is looking for anti-corporate opinion. Eurofed has strict definitions about what counts as acceptable entertainment.
That's barbaric.
Defeats the point of the net, doesn't it? But thanks to Pirate Net, they can never stop the signal.
Was ist denn Concord für ein Gebiet, für ein Bereich? Das habe ich noch nicht so ganz mitbekommen.
Quit hanging around.
Alright, I'm going.
Also, Wasserversorgung wiederherstellen. Was haben wir eigentlich? Wir haben noch den Injektor. Hey, wir können ihn süchtig machen. Trance und Wettwehr. Theoretisch könnten wir theoretisch hier draußen schon, um da durchzukommen, aber ich denke, er würde uns aufhalten. Wetware. Ich vergesse es ständig, aber könnten wir das Wetware nicht ins Auto tun? Was ist ja ein Programm? Geht das? Ja, und ich weiß doch, Bremse loslösen. Ist R auch in Dings rückwärts? Ich weiß es nicht. Okay, gut. Ich finde es irgendwie blöd, dass der ganze Ton und die Animation etwas versetzt sind. Das liegt nicht irgendwie an meinem PC oder an den Aufnahmen, das ist wirklich in diesem Spiel so leider.
A car repair tool? Probably what they claim it's for at least.
Eine Eisenstange, okay. Oh, das ist freigelegt, okay. Brechen wir es mal auf. Ah, okay, ich kann schon wieder. Panel Cover. Okay, also man darf es nicht öffnen, wenn nicht autorisiert ist.
It's old and rusty, but still locked.
Okay, wir widersetzen uns mal der Stadtverordnung. Was haben wir denn da Schönes? Ah, natürlich, habe ich ja glatt vergessen. Wieder elektronisch.
Too easy.
Ich sehe gerade nicht, ist das alles an oder aus? Hazard List. Es wurden toxische Sachen gefunden. Und zwar in einem unakzeptablen Level. Bitte lade die späteste Prioritätenliste runter. Okay, was haben wir denn da?
The city's list of current hazardous chemicals to watch out for in the water supply. It's got chemical markers, formulas, and breakdowns for programming scanning tools with what they're looking for.
Ah, okay. Benzin, das ist Benzol im Deutschen. Was falsch ist, da Benzol, also Ol steht ja für Alkohol und Benzol ist kein Alkohol. Das heißt, die Bezeichnung Benzin, wie es auch im Neudeutschen verwendet wird, ist eigentlich korrekt. Sulfuric Acid, das ist Schwefelsäure, wenn ich mich nicht irre. Ist das Schwefelsäure? Aber wirklich nicht so schnell. Sulfuric Acid, das müsste Schwefelsäure sein, behaupte ich mal. Östrogen. Darf auch nicht zu viel drin sein. Und das war's. So, und hier muss ich die Power wieder anstellen. Das. Und wenn ich das hier mache, ist das egal? Und hier ist eine Crate. Aber ich gehe erstmal hoch.
Can I go in?
You got the water going again, so yeah, we got all we need for more wetware. Quit hanging around.
All right, I'm going.
So, wir hätten nämlich auch theoretisch durch diesen Luftschacht, dieses Crate da unten gehen können. Genau. Hier meine ich. Und jetzt sind wir hier in dieser, naja, Drogenhölle. Sowas, was in Großbritannien eine Opiumbar wäre. Wetware.
Looks like they're growing their own wetware down here as well. I guess it's so warm and damp. The pirated cultures must love it.
Dass hier auch keine Hacking-Gefahr besteht.
Nah, mine's fresher. Besides, everyone else will have been sticking their fingers in that stuff.
Und dann wirst du damit noch gehackt. So.
Looks like he's made himself comfortable. Hey! Nope, nothing. A public access terminal covered in other people's wetware. From the cables running up the stairs, I guess it's been liberated off the street.
Ist das irgendwie so eine Gangbang-Bukkake-Anspielung mit Pornografie und sowas? So, wir geben uns das auch mal dazu. Hier.
I can't reach any of its control surfaces. There's a centimeter-thick layer of other people's wetware covering its surface. The wetware won't form a connection with it.
Jetzt ist also dieses Krustige, was wir vor 5 oder 6 Folgen hatten, auf diesem Ding.
I can't reach any of its control surfaces. There's a centimeter-thick layer of other people's wetware covering its surface.
Okay, jetzt hat's funktioniert. Wie viel davon braucht man denn? Also so ein Rest scheinbar nicht, um es irgendwo raufzupacken. Okay. Mal bevor ich reingehe...
She looks so starved and ragged. It's people like her that give transfers a bad rep.
Na gut, ich sag mal nichts. Nein, ich sag nichts.
It's really, really uncool to steal from someone who's in the trance. But I'm in something serious. Huh. She doesn't even have anything on her.
Die Matratze vielleicht?
A battered sofa. It must be older than I am. This is a lot of quanta for someone to lose in the sofa. A plastic credit chip, for those times you need to buy something without using the net. I can sense in my wetware that it has a couple hundred quanta still loaded.
Können wir das mit der Wetware verbinden? Okay. Dann ist da noch der hier.
One of the transfers is spread out on the foam mat on the floor, underneath all the rusty water pipes. Hey! Nope, he's under.
Okay. Gut, da sind hier noch die Rohre und ich weiß schon, wir müssen die nämlich dann vertreiben, um in Ruhe mit Jahilia zu reden. Nein, wie heißt sie nochmal? Ich hab's vergessen. Auf jeden Fall, wir wollten uns ja hier treffen und ich weiß noch, wir müssen alle anderen vertreiben, die wir haben. Also...
Ew! Nope, he's under.
Da tut sich nichts, also ich denke, wir müssen rein. Wirklich. Was für eine tolle Party! New User 1, Sparkwings, Motion Nugget, Gandalf. Gandalfu. Also, vielleicht ein Japaner. Die Grube. Ich spreche die mal an.
Hi there.
Okay. Nix. Die geben sich aber alle nicht so eine Mühe wie wir mit unserem Outfit. Das Nicht-Vorhandensein eines menschlichen Avatar ist möglicherweise die Art, seinen Selbstausdruck zu symbolisieren.
Hi there.
What?
Was ist denn hier los?
What's up?
If you must know, I'm partaking in the digital experience. Apparently more vivaciously than you.
How do you figure? You're just standing, floating there.
Hey, shut up!
Okay, du bist ein Kopf.
You're ahead.
Very astute. And you're behind.
No, I mean, you're just a floating head. Why are you just a floating head?
Because unlike some people, I'm choosing to take the trance to its full potential. We can look like whatever we want. But some people just look like people. Ooh, human body, 2 legs, 2 arms. How original.
I like having legs.
Yeah, it's so limited though. Realists like you have no imagination.
Hey, who are you calling a realist?
Hey, das ist wieder so wie mit dem Sex. So, wenn du nur als Kopf da bist. Tja, was wirst du machen?
What's the line for?
If you must know, I'm waiting for a slot to open up in the games. I'm first though, you hear me?
Sure.
There are social conventions that must be followed.
Are the games any good?
Would I be waiting here if they weren't?
Macht Sinn. Kommst du oft hierher?
Is this one of your usual trance spots?
Yeah, it's acceptable most of the time. Mostly because I'm not being bothered by inane questions from plebes.
It looked a little dirty outside to me.
Yeah, I know, it's disgusting.
That a problem?
No, I got my usual spot to crash under the pipes. It's the cleanest place in the den. Lousy.
Ah, er ist derjenige unter den Ohren. Dann sagen wir ihm das gleich, aber erst will ich die anderen Sachen durchgehen. Übrigens, ich bin hier gerade wieder lauter, in der Hoffnung, dass die Musik nicht zu laut ist, damit man mich noch versteht.
Can I get cuts?
What? Are you crazy? No, you cannot go ahead of me. I was here first. That is not how lines work.
What's with the dancers?
I know. They're awful people. They come up here from the bars, spilling vodka all over the sim. Dirty, dirty people.
Der ist wirklich so ein bisschen Herr der Ringe Charaktere-artig.
Hey,
What do you want?
much as I hate to bring up meat space stuff,
Spit it out.
actually, that's what you might need to do. The sewage pipe over your head's burst.
What? How'd something like that happen?
I've, no idea.
Nuke it. Nuke it. I will not be giving this server any positive feedback on my blog.
Einer ist raus, sehr gut. Wir können jetzt zu den Games, aber ich will erstmal hier runter. Genau, das ist der Bartender, ja! Und die gute Jahir, die Jinsel. Ich nenne sie mal Jahir, ihre Organisation. Sie hat sehr dünne Beine, aber trotzdem. Wir reden, erstmal die Sachen angucken.
Images of scenes and vistas other people have constructed within the trance. Nowhere near as good as mine, of course. Looks like they're just for decoration, not download. Images of scenes and vistas nowhere near.
Okay. Wir reden erstmal mit Jinsel.
Salam, Mandela. I trust you made it here without too much difficulty.
There's a whole lot of reasons I stay in the trance. I must have seen more of this city in the last few hours than I had in years.
Hopefully we can work together to resolve both of our troubles.
You said you knew more about the guy who tried to kill me. You and your Holly...
Jahilia. In fact, there's been a breakthrough since we last spoke. Unfortunately, security is still an issue.
Was brauchst du?
It's a public server in a den. I guess anyone could be in here, even other cell agents.
It is good to see you understand the value of privacy.
I don't need anyone else finding out where I am. What do you need?
Jahilia's hackers have managed to block any further connections to this server. You must now help us in clearing out any remaining users.
Ich mach's.
I'll do what I can.
Isan, we must have privacy before we can reveal what we found. Those remaining in the server must be persuaded to leave.
This might take some work in meat space again.
It is a testament to your strength that you work so well outside your comfort zone.
Don't get used to it. Once this whole nuked up mess is sorted out, I am never leaving the trance again.
Na, das wollen wir doch erstmal sehen, ob sie das wirklich macht. Kannst du nicht einfach den Server zerstören?
If you want everyone gone, why don't you just crash the server remotely? I could have done that if you wanted. It would get rid of everyone.
It would, but would also call attention to us. Our hackers have blocked incoming connections. Resetting the server would disable this.
Oh, then everyone would just reconnect again.
Precisely. We've removed as many as we can over the net. The remainder must physically leave the trance by themselves.
With a little incitement from me, you mean?
Ich habe durch diese Musik immer das Gefühl, dass irgendwas in meinem Raum sei. Das ist total schräg. Okay. The cellar. Cellar?
Did you know where this sim was being hosted? It's a stolen street corner terminal in a dingy cellar.
A trance den, yes. We often use it as a meeting point. I have not been there personally, but my allies' reports have painted a vivid picture.
Yeah, it's a great place, if you're a rat or a giant cockroach.
Perhaps you can use this to your advantage? The conditions sound only a little way from intolerable. Those within the den may need only a little push to make it sound.
You don't know how far thralls will go for a link.
Okay. Wo bist du?
If you're not in the den, where are you? Are you even in Newton?
My person is in a secure location. As to where that is, well, I'm afraid that's a secret.
Not even a clue?
All I shall say is that I'm meeting some old friends here for dinner.
Talk about multitasking.
Exactly. Hopefully you will excuse me if I seem a little distracted.
Nicht schlecht. Nicht schlecht.
Why this server? It seems like a strange place to meet.
Jahilia uses many such venues,
Compared to the whole net, though, it's so small.
which allows us to more easily determine if we are being monitored.
Ah, cloak and dagger.
And after we have concluded our discussion, we shall crash the server. There shall be no evidence of us having been connected.
Okay, was ist mit den anderen Nutzern?
Who are these other people in here? Your pals?
Bystanders, members of the public, they come from all walks of life. Unfortunately, they cannot know what we are about to discuss.
And that's why you want me to remove them. It's not going to be easy.
You're resourceful, Mandela. You will find a way.
Sims mögen das.
Sims like this are weird. There's a whole net to explore, things to create and learn, but people want to come somewhere that's laid out like a dance club?
Not to your taste?
Just seems like a waste.
Perhaps it lends familiarity to it. Unlike yourself, some may not be ready to lead a wholly intangible existence. They understand the trance and the artifacts of life they know.
And for a trance venue, it seems so small.
Wer bist du?
So, I know it's awful netiquette in a trance. I'm almost disgusted to hear me say it, but
You want to know more about the real me?
yeah, I mean, you probably can for secrecy and all.
You are correct. There's a reason we have our identities in here. Even you, Mandela. Let's just say that outside, I work to do good for the world. Jahilia's interests match my own in that respect.
So, that organization you work for?
With. Jahilia's membership is non-hierarchical.
Sounds like it'd be hard to get anything agreed on.
Sometimes the differing viewpoints of members leads to a standstill. The ethical integrity is a refreshing change from my RL work, though.
Wasn't Guy working for you?
In a manner of speaking, sometimes we need to subcontract our tasks. For those matters, we'll recruit experts. Guy was such.